There is a shadow over Farmington, and I have seen it firsthand. I feel I have little time to compile my thoughts, but here I will try, so that someone might know what happened here this day. It started so normal. I was working in my office, looking busy and getting paid $10.50, because, honestly, what college student need a PI? Well, she did, and she came walking in. Her attitude said, theater major, but her eyes said, crushing anxiety, which is fairly common for a college student. Her case seemed common, a missing boyfriend named Jonas. I told her to go away and find a real cop. This seemed a little too much trouble for me. I found textbooks, not bodies. But she wouldn't leave, and honestly, it was kind of a slow day anyway, so I took it. I only had one clue, a note written in Jonas's own hands pointing me to Mantor Library. I learned a great many things in Mantor Library. First of all being, you aren't always allowed to film in Mantor Library. First, it seemed like I was at a dead end. Everything was coming up dry, the trail was cold, and other PI slang for I was absolutely fucking lost. Jonas had apparently just disappeared off the map. That was until I asked the question aloud and met a very helpful librarian. He led me to an interesting event. The man took me deep into the bowels of Mantor Library, where tomes that must be unread lie. Occultic rituals, demon blood text, and historical porn were all kept here. And then there was the other book, the last thing Jonas had read. The Gathia Gimna, an eldritch text penned by an unknown history major, read only by two souls, Jonas and a man named Stefan. Finding him was easy. The psych department had him locked away for some 2 years. Something in him had just broke one day. But now he was my only link to Jonas. He was madder than something that gets mad, and he wore it on his face. My questions were lost on him. He didn't know Jonas. He didn't know why he read that book. He didn't know what he learned. No, the only answers were scribblings and laughs, as if the whole world was a joke. His writings weren't help either. They were just chairs. Shitty chairs. More than one chair. Just chairs, and one that had the shitty Abe Lincoln on it. Nothing made sense. What I did next I wasn't proud of. I was tired, angry, and so I lashed out. And so did he. It was only after that moment I looked into the eyes of madness. I realized that people can express themselves in many different ways. And Stefan had, by hinting at the place where it all went wrong. Lincoln Auditorium. When I first arrived, I thought I was just watching a sad one-act that no one decided to come to. But I was soon proved wrong. These men, whoever they are, whatever they were doing, well, they were my culprits. They had Jonas. They were forcing him to take part in something horrible. I didn't move. I'll regret that. For what happened next, words fail to describe. As I watched in eldritch truth, something unspeakable. too much truth to be shown. But I was cut off. The whole thing suddenly started to seem like a trap. Like every movement I had made was meant to put me in this exact position. I had been fooled, bamboozled, rumshackled. The game had been rigged from the start. Every clue handed to me devised to lead me here. Every single movement watched and learned. I was never watching the cult. The cult had been watching me. The noose was tightening. It was the end of the line. I was fucked. Then I saw a way out. A way they never saw coming. And so ends my tale, a tale no one is willing to believe. But here I hope someone will one day read it and know the horrors I have witnessed. I don't know when they'll come for me, but I feel like they will come for me soon. This may be my end.